Tell me about the man. What does he look like?
He's got dark hair. And he's not wearing much clothes, just like he's not wearing anything on top. It's just like more like a Roman type of outfit where it covers just from the hips up downwards, and he's digging this hole with his hand, and he has something, he's bearing something, like a box of some sort.
What is he bearing? Let's have a look.
It's like a magical box, something important in this box. Like some form of script or magical codes or something. And he's hiding them from someone.
Oh, why does he need to hide it?
Because if they fall in the wrong hands, it would cause damage.
Oh.
So he's...
Why would it cause damage if it falls into wrong hands?
Yes, there's some bad people looking for that. And those codes need to be kept safe.
What are these codes? What do you feel about them?
They're codes, like codes of memories of some sort. That if you have those codes, you can you remember things, or you get powers and remember things, like a code language it is, and they need to be kept safe for the right people. They cannot go to the wrong ones.
They may misuse it or something?
It's not good for them to know about them. I don't think they can use it, the wrong ones, but if they take them, then they won't be available for whoever needs to find them. So they're being buried, so in the future the right people can find them.
Right. What kind of memories are stored there?
Akasha. Akasha says.
Akasha memories. What are they? Let's connect to them and feel them.
The memories of those to remind them who they've been, who they are, those who have forgotten. It's a memory bank, and they're encoded languages. So in the future there'll be souls coming to Earth which will have forgotten who they are and where they came from. Finding those codes will trigger the memory, so they awaken to who they really are. It's a memory bank. It's only to activate their own memory. The symbols they will see will awaken them. Once they see those symbols, they will start to awaken and to memorize or remember who they are.
Just by looking at the symbols?
Yes.
Oh. What do the symbols look like?
There are different kind of symbols which are written like a little bit like Egyptian kind of. I don't know, I've never seen anything like that.
I see. And are there many symbols written there?
There are about 4 or 5 sheets of paper, small papers, and they all have the symbols written on those 5, on each sheet.
Oh, Only 2 symbols?
No, various symbols, loads of small symbols. They're just lines and put together.
Okay, many symbols written there on the paper.
Yes.
What is the paper like?
It's like stiff paper. It looks like it's burned onto the paper. It's actually not written. It's like burned into the paper more.
What is the box like?
It's a nice golden box. The box is almost an energy kind of, and it's sealed with this energy, something around it. I don't know.
How does it work, the energy?
It seals to protect the box because it needs to stay there for a long time, like thousands of years. And it's like this energy field around that is just for it to keep it there for a long time. And then when this energy dissolves around it, the box will be found.
So the energy will seal the box?
Yes.
So can anybody open it who finds it or not?
They will not see the box. It becomes invisible. Only those who align with this energy around the box will be able to see the box. The energy around the box makes the box invisible to those who are not supposed to find it. I'm a strong man. And I'm a member of some council, some high council. And my job is to bury those boxes throughout the planet. That's my work.
So you have to bury those boxes?
Yes.
Tell me more about your work. Why do you need to do that?
Because in the future, people need to awaken. There'll be an awakening process, and they need to find those symbols, or those symbols will assist in the process of awakening.
So you're preparing for a future?
Yes.
What will happen between that, before that awakening happens?
I think there's about something bad to happen from where we are. We know that we have to leave Earth. I think it is Earth. We have to leave Earth because evil has come. The negative forces have come, and we have to leave Earth. So our council, it's not tribe, it's a very high, it's a civilization of very divine being. They will have to leave the Earth. And those Akasha records need to stay behind to serve those who seek them, to bring liberation to the Earth again.
Okay. So you're thinking about the future.
Yes.
So where do these evil forces come from?
They have ascended to Earth. I don't know.
For what reason did they come?
They want to rule Earth, and they want to control the people on Earth.
Why do they want to do that?
Because they are just negative forces, and they want to be in charge and control. They have this in them. They have an addiction, I guess. I don't know.
It's in their nature. They want to control.
Yes, they want to control, and nothing will stop them.
So, are they physical beings? Do you actually see them, or is it something else?
I see them as beings. They're not, they look a bit strange. They look like capes, and they're capes, dark capes. They have yellow eyes. They are like reptiles, partially reptiles. This in human body, there's reptile skin. They have reptile skin, and they have like weapons. And well, it's only one I can see at the moment.
So are they walking? Are they like...
Yes, they're standing tall. It's like a human body, similar to a human body, but they have long fingers, very long fingers. Oh, he has very long fingers. And his face is like, the skin is like a reptile skin with yellow eyes, and wearing a cape. Not very nice looking.
No, I see. What do you feel from them?
They're just angry, and there's fear. They want to spread fear. Yes, they want to spread fear so they can control people. Because when they spread fear, their mission is to spread fear in order to control people. And the Akasha records are what makes people, empowers people. Knowing of what the encoded Akasha empowers people, and they don't want that. They don't want people to be empowered. They want people to be fearful, because when people are fearful, they can control them. So their mission is to spread fear, and that's what they want to do, so they can control people. But they are here everywhere. They mix even amongst the normal people. They mix up because I think they can change form and appear like a normal human being. But
I see. Yeah. So they integrate in a way. They assimilate with your land, with where you are.
No, they cannot come close to me, that man, because our vibrations are too far apart.
Okay. Vibration is very different.
Yes.
What is your vibration like?
Of peace and love. So he cannot touch us.
Okay. What happens when he comes close?
Come close.
Can't.
No.
Okay.
He can watch, but he cannot come close.
Interesting. Okay. So tell me about your life and your civilization. What is it like?
It's advanced being we are. We are the Lemurians. There's so much sadness there because they all have to go. There's a lot of sadness. So sad. The land is being destroyed.
It feels sad.
Yes, I have to escape.
What do you feel about it?
The whole civilization has to go.
So it can't stay and fight those forces? Where does it need to go?
If they had to stay, they would harm. They would get harmed. So they have to flee their homes.
Where are you going to go?
Just have to leave their bodies.
Leave the bodies.
They need to go. Someone leave. They have to ascend.
I see. That's sad. How do you feel about leaving?
It's so sad because what's going to happen to us? I think they're so sad. This sadness is not because they're leaving, because what's going to happen to Earth.
So what is going to happen?
The dark forces will control us. The dark forces have won. They've taken over Earth. So the higher civilization have to leave.
You have to leave. Do you feel connected with Earth?
Gaia is Earth. Oh God, she's suffering so much. Oh God, she's suffering so much. So much pain in Gaia. It hurts so much.
Is there nothing you can do during this time?
We have to go.
You have to go.
I have to leave Gaia. We sat in meditation. A form of meditation, not as we know it today, but that's the closest one it can be described as. They were all waiting for me to finish the bearing of the Akasha records. They were waiting for me to come back. And as I completed it all, I joined the group. We kind of connected to a higher dimension. And then we just teleported ourselves to a different planet and became a new race.
And where did you go? To which planet did you move?
So, star cluster of stars.
Cluster of stars. So there is a place where you exist.
Era. We are now the ones who are helping the ascension. We are very much engaged now. We have taken on this mission, and it's our full-time job.
How are you helping the Earth to ascend?
Through the awakening process.
Can you tell me more about your civilization as it is before you left?
It's such a beautiful people. Very beautiful people. They glow. They have golden hair and golden skin. And they are they're very advanced. They have powers. But everything they do is every action is an action taken out of love, and they are not motivated by, they're motivated by love and harmony too. It's a very advanced civilization. We have a higher consciousness. We can transform. We remember where we come from. We have the ability to go into to travel onto different planets. I think it's like they can just disappear or something. And they need to, they can just let go and just transfer themselves, like teleport themselves somewhere else, into a different planet. It was a lot of fun and joy, but also very advanced technologies they had. But everything was more of an energy, the communications was energy purpose. The trades will be energetically. It was a beautiful civilization. There was a lot of joy.
Mm-hmm.
The purpose of life was joy. Joy, exploring. Joy, exploring, and growth and advance. It was a there were divine beings. The structure was based on love, peace, happiness,
Right.
creation, advancing, to advance and to... Everybody had a passion, everybody would follow their own passion and live. We lived in harmony.
What is your passion?
It's like a protector now. I'm one of the councils, the High Council, who is like a ruler, but we don't rule in such that we control people. We rule for freedom. It's a free ruler, so I hold a position of the High Council. I'm part of the High Council. I believe with others too. There are others which are part of this council.
So you believe in helping people and empowering them?
There is no need to help people because they don't need to be helped. They are already empowered themselves.
Mm-hmm.
The High Council makes the decision to leave the planet now because the civilization is in danger. So the evil forces have taken control, and so we must leave now. We have to...
You have to leave.
Yes. But it's not a leave like in terms of running away, it's leaving because the vibrations don't... It's like, it's vibrational, they cannot stay there anymore. It's like Earth has taken on a lower vibration because they've been controlled and possessed by those dark forces. So therefore, the Lemurians now just leave. They're just like they ascend to a safe place. And before this ascension, we are hiding the Akasha records for whoever comes to the planet in the future will find those records and will remember, to help them remember, so that the dark forces can be shut down.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and where are you burying those records?
There are points, the points, allocated points, they're buried. These points been decided on where they're being buried.
Mm-hmm. Do you know where they are?
Mexico. Peru. England. India. China.
So when time comes, how can people find them?
There will be a revelation of them. They have already been found. They are like energy portal. Anybody comes close to those records will start an awakening process. So remember who they are. That means that once they remember who they are, they cannot be controlled by the negative forces anymore.
Mm-hmm.
as they remember, they will recognize that they're being manipulated, but before it's like they've been asleep, they don't even realize they're being manipulated. They just accept it as it is.
Right, they were not aware. So it can happen on an energy level as well.
Yes.
So do you have a message for people who would like to connect, who feel they're ready?
It is time now. It is the awakening process. The message is to stay away from any kind of media, such TV, not to TV is the biggest form of manipulation. Everybody's slowly awakening now already. So the TV and media, not to get trapped in that, to not watch TV and the news. Also the news is very much fear orientated. That's all the negative forces, cabal, engineering it. But they're losing control now because it's the time of awakening. People realizing more and more that how things have been is not right anymore. That they have bought into falsehood. This falsehood is being revealed.
Yes. So?
They're starting to see it. They're starting to awaken. Everybody's starting to awaken now, slowly, one by one. The whole world is starting to awaken one by one. There's a whole awakening process happening on planet Earth for the good of everyone. The negative forces, they are coming to their knees.
What do you recommend for people in this awakening process?
To hold strong to the truth. They must believe in the truth, in their own truth. They must believe in their own truth. It is important that they don't lose faith, no matter how hard things are. They must believe in themselves. Truth and self-love is the most important. They must love themselves. Self-love is the most important. They must know that they are loved. There are many helpers, divine helpers around the planet stationed to support them.
Like what, for example?
Divine beings which firing up positive energy onto Earth to help with the awakening stage. You are loved. You're so loved. Remember that you're loved. You must awaken to your own love. It's the most challenging part. People don't feel loved. They have felt abandoned. There's a God, and God loves you. God in that sense, that is a source of energy, if you want to call it God. That source loves you. That's you originated from. That's where you originated from. And your core is love. That's who you really are. You're an eternal being. There is not such a thing as that. That's all an illusion. An illusion to promote fear in you.
How can people connect more to love within themselves?
Practice meditation. Don't watch TV. Don't follow the media. When it feels bad, you must not follow the thread of feeling unwell. You must follow the thread of what feels good. Don't follow any threads of negativity, because that is what they want to do. That's how they manipulate you. That's how they install fear onto you. Don't follow the threads of news when it's bad news. That's how fear is being invoked in you. You must follow the thread of love. Focus your attention to all that is good And that is what the awakening process is, and the ascension process.
How can people connect to those divine beings that are here to help?
You're already connected. All of you are already connected. You're all connected. You just need to remember. All of you is connected.
Do you have any message for people, the divine beings?
We love you so much. You are loved so much. We are your family, and we love you so much. You are our dear ones. To remind her who she is, and that she has an important role to play. And to not lose faith, but hold strong. She's aiding to the ascension of the world. Of your planet, the Earth. She's assisting in the process by aligning energy, raising energy, she's serving as a portal.
Is it just by being her or by doing something?
There's nothing particular she needs to do. She just has to be. Everything else will be revealed one step at a time. The Akasha is a library of energy. And it can be resembled in many forms through symbols, sounds, or just feelings.
How can people access that library, for example?
Through their consciousness, by fine-tuning their mind. And asking, having a pure desire. Just by simply wanting.
Is it done like in a meditation or something?
It can be, doesn't have to be.
Can you give some maybe instructions for people who want to do that, who are ready, of course?
In stillness, focus your mind in peace and love. Make the request, and it shall be yours. I love you, always. We are here with you, all the way. We are your divine family. And we watch you the whole time. You're never alone. We are here with you.